My question is for Professor Thompson. I noticed in your discussion you spoke of Jesus citing the Gospels and the Bible repeatedly, which I believe is a perfect way of addressing Jesus in seminary or in church. But it's a circular argument to some extent. It's the Bible is right because the Bible says it is right. So I guess what I'm asking is, do you have any historical evidence regarding Jesus outside of the Bible? Because I do not regard the Bible as history any more than I regard the Odyssey or the Iliad or the Epic of Gilgamesh as history. And I would say that I believe Josephus' account is a forgery, and I don't believe that there is any historical evidence, so thank you.
As I said, if it isn't in the Gospels, you're right. We can never know Jesus. Is my view. There is some other evidence. There are some other references to Jesus. They are few and far between. A couple of Roman historians, for example, who referred to Jesus and his followers in pretty derogatory terms. As you may know, first century Rome did not think highly of the Christians, and thought that they sort of reflected about what Jesus was. There's some quote to the effect that the Christian movement, the movement started in Galilee, which is the source of all, what do you expect, bad things. So yes, there are a couple of references there. I think the reference in Josephus is embellished but historical, that Josephus does refer to Jesus. He correlates him with Pontius Pilate. There's probably, sorry?
He never says Jesus. He refers to a Christ figure or a leader.
He does name him Jesus, but it's the who is called Messiah that, notice it doesn't say who is the Messiah, but some regard him as the Messiah. The tribe of Christians to this has not died out to this day, but...
But there's no account of miracles or divinity.
There's no account of divinity, no. There is a statement who did, strange feats. That's debated about whether that's Josephus or not. The historical evidence of the Gospels, it seems to me, fits Jesus into a first century milieu. It explains him vis-a-vis. He looks like a first century Jew, and he can credibly give rise to the New Testament that we have. Granted, there is development of thought, so that I believe that the New Testament can be regarded as presenting a historically credible picture of a first century would-be prophet. I understand that the quote in New Testament itself may not say that's history, but I'm just saying if this is what we've got, this is what Jesus looks like, and I believe that will fit into the historical context.
For more information about the Veritas Forum, including additional recordings and a calendar of upcoming events, please visit our website at veritas.org.